Welcome back to the channel, Lady Nika, and with a veggie soup. We're gonna do last week's episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, as well as last night's episode of Love and Hollywood. Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is what I meant to say. Also, the episode that are gonna come on tonight. Depending on how I'm feeling, I'll come back and do it tonight. If not, it'll upload tomorrow morning, and then we'll start a veggie soup on the have and have nots last week and tomorrow night's episode. So we're gonna get caught up, bitch. Let's go on and jump on into this because this is two reviews in one. This is last week's episode 5, Spirit Animal, and it's of season 4. Okay, now, child, Uncle Fester think that vitamin drip is what was good for Tiarra, aka double stuff. Okay, child. I don't know why he think that's a rehabilitation center, but it's not. It's not like a form of going to a rehabilitation center to actually rid this woman of her alcohol addiction, but he felt like it was. So when Nia and Monique came asking him why did he take her to a vitamin spa opposed to sticking with the plan, which was to have an intervention and try to get her to want to go there. He was basically saying, like, at least he did something. Okay, you did something, but I have to side-eye you, Uncle Fester, because, see, you said that you dealt with pill addiction as well as your own drug addictions as well. I guess he meant street level and pharmaceutical drug usage. That's what I'm assuming. If I'm wrong, correct me in the panic. But that's what the hell he was telling, them he did something, and it really wasn't a lot. And Monique got kind of emotional because she say she's dealing with current addictions within her family unit, and she want to see her friend do better. See, she ain't trying to have her friend out there all crazy and feeling them drugs, and it ain't necessary. Child, even A1 said that he was concerned as well about double stuff girl, cause she downed a whole full bottle of honey jack when she was at their last get together. So obviously a problem exists. Okay, so taking the girl to get her some vitamin injection so that she have a spurt of energy ain't what it's gonna take to rid her of her problem, and that's what he needs to understand. That'll get the hell out the way. Now Hazel B, girl, you got this habit now of wanting to treat people like they less than, okay? I guess season 1, when Berg dogged you out like he did and nobody really took you seriously, including Ray J and the crew, you came back on season 4 trying to prove that you got, that you that bitch. And you may be that bitch behind closed, behind the scenes. I don't know your resume. All I know is that one song you tried to give us when you first came on here, I wasn't feeling it, and I wasn't here for that trash bag ass song that you just recently released. I don't know what your problem is. You're doing too much, if you ask me. Now, you doing this 4 year old, just doing this photo shoot for your girl code situation, whatever the hell that is. And in confessional, you trying to say that, you making big money and you paying all the bills in your house. But see your little beard, he getting on your nerve, and you need him to kind of back up a little bit. Okay, girl, you sound like an old ass sugar mama saying that shit. You basically saying you paying for that. This boy already look like he don't play on the team no way. But then you got him around you, and the only reason why he there is because you paying him to be there. Basically, he in his feelings and feeling unneeded, and wanted to know if this was the Hazel Beak show or the Hazel Beak and Beard show. Okay, you trying to sue him. Now my issue is you not even a mainstream artist yourself. Yet you faking like you are, and I ain't understanding where you getting that from, girl. You done made this boy a whole lot of promises, and that's the only reason why he fooling with your old ass is because of that. Because it ain't nothing that he really feel for you other than the fact he wants to come up, okay? And you ain't able to do that for him, but you ain't gonna tell him the truth about it. girl. What a tangle where we weave. When first we practice to deceive, you deceiving the boy because you ain't on like you're saying you are. Now, Dirty Lucha doing an interview down to the radio station. You know, I guess it was a fake one or something like that. When Ian burst this thought by the name of Alexa Scott that he's messing with. And she trying to confront him because old Sarah showed up down at her photo shoot and then scared her ass silly. So she coming on here because these cameras and security is around to protect her. And she thinks she could pop off at this man only to have him tell her, girl, fuck you. I ain't know nothing about my ex coming down here to say nothing to you. You ain't shit to me but some community pussy. Did your feelings get hurt? I think it did. He embarrassed you. And that's what your thought ass get, you know. He by telling you that how much he don't care or respect you in that moment is what he did, okay? But see, the man, this is the man you love. After 1 month, you done had a pregnancy scare because you done been going at it with him raw. And this is the man that you say you in love with, but he basically told you that you ain't shit. You gonna break down and go run the Lyrica, who is your only little friend from what you said down here in them LA streets, you know. And all she could tell you is you're going to be okay, and she'll be your friend. I guess she had time that day because she took your ass to get your nails done, okay? Now, he was telling us, you know, he told himself to stay clear of these stripper bitches. How you feel about all that, Alexis? You came down here from them Atlanta streets trying to run Masika down behind the same situation Sarah running your ass down, and you can't take it. And I don't understand why you and Masika even had an issue because neither one of y'all fooling with the baby. She did with him on a co-parenting tip. That's it, child. You was dealing with this man, and 1 month in, you thought you was so important that you can come and interrupt his business if that's what it is, and he embarrassed your ass, so, you know, whatever. He can't control his baby mama no more than Fetty could control your dumb ass, so you'll be alright, boo. You'll be alright. Chanel West Coast is Safari in the studio, and he lying. He talking about she sound better in the studio than on stage. She don't sound good in both of them, but we know who she is, and she seems like she alright, so I ain't gonna ride her down. Hazel B come in, and Safari asking her to work on Chanel's image. Now, the shade I didn't really necessarily need from Hazel because she's the last bitch on here that should shade anybody. But she agreed to help. But I'm going to say this. Chanel West Coast, my love, honey thing. I seen you a couple times on Ridiculousness, and you alright. I ain't here for your music too much, but be yourself, girl. Don't never try to deviate from being yourself. That's free advice. You ain't got to worry about it, paying me for it. Be you, and you'll be alright. Now, Uncle Fester and Double Stuff in the studio, and all I heard was a bunch of air as she was trying to sing this song. But child, he said that he feel like that's all she need. She just fine. She ain't got no problem. All she need is to be in the studio getting her shit on, and she telling us that it's her time, in her opinion, to get back in the music. She's counting out that videos. I mean, out that booth, child. She telling him about video shoots she see in the future and listening parties and things like that. And she noticed that he ain't really feeling what she's saying to the degree she feel like he should. So she asking him what's really good. Now her question to him was, once he said, you know, it was about her friends, was, what did you say to defend me when they came to tell you that I had this problem? He acted like he didn't really want to answer her, like he had went into some form of senile, geriatric senile, Alzheimer type of situation where he like to ask your friends. Well, that shit pissed her off, so she got up and got ready to walk off. And did he not treat her like a pimp when he told her to come back here? Because, you know, pimps don't talk to their hoes. I mean, the hoes don't ask the pimps no question. They move on demand. And child, she walked out of there, and I said, girl. Then he had the nerve to tell her that they jealous of her. And I'm trying to figure out where the hell would they be jealous and why would they be? What she got going on that they would feel some form of jealousy over her for? I didn't understand, honey. Concern don't equate jealousy. She ain't doing shit for them to be jealous of. I didn't get that. I said, baby, in order for a motherfucker to talk to me the way he just hollered at her, his dick game got to be on point. His credit score got to be on point, and that status down at that bank got to be on point. Because if not, bitch, are you serious? Are you really talking to me? I don't think you are. It sounds like you playing with yourself and trying to play me at the same time. Ugh. It seems like to me everybody's around here seeming to be seeing that this girl got some form of an alcohol problem except for him. And I have to side eye. Why are you here? Why are you in her life? Because if you're not gonna be a person that a supportive factor, you don't need to be an enabler for her at all. I don't feel Uncle Fester. He need to take this shit back to the East Coast. Well, she decided from that point she gonna go talk to Moniece and Nia. She pissed off. Again, sitting down at that little old table outside of Monique's house or whatever that was. They had the little meet and greet there. Why she still sound out of breath as she attacking them for taking her business to her man? And I understood them, girl. You say that's your man, and if that's your man, he say he love you, then we only talk to him because we wanted him to be a part of the solution for you. You know, we're not trying to get in your business in a way that you don't want us in your business. It ain't like we talking to some stranger about you. We talking to the dude you told us you love. But she couldn't take that. She don't appreciate that. And she let him know, I don't appreciate you talking that shit about me. She did what all addicts do. Once they're cornered in, once they're placed in a corner to answer for what they are doing, they get defensive and they don't see that they actually have a problem. And that's what the situation was for baby girl here, okay? She get mad and walk off. Monique said, unless it's about intervention, I'm done having this conversation. And AD told her later on in the episode, that's exactly what you should do. You can't force a person to do what you want them to do, so let it be. Now we got Neil, Keisha Cole, and Masika sitting out by the pool area getting pedicures and massages. And Masika is telling Keisha about her Cardi Barbie cosmetic line that Zell showed up at and acted complete fool. Okay, now my question is, can she use the word Barbie? Because I thought that was trademark. It could be because I'm hearing trademark and dealing with trying to get shit trademarked that is just ingrained in my brain. But I always thought that she couldn't use the word Barbie because Mattel will come for her ass. But I don't know. If y'all know, let me know down in the penny, okay? Um, she basically tell her little girl, y'all need to sit down and have a conversation about that. You know, y'all need to have a conversation. Then it moves over to Nia talking about double stuff drinking problem. And I respected what Keisha said. Keisha said, look, I don't really know her. Plus, I've dealt with addiction as well in my family. And I don't feel like that's something I need to be discussing without her being present. I like that, Keisha. Keep it to the music. Don't be getting involved with these birds with their issues and stuff. Not saying that Nia is a bird or well Masika is, but girl, don't get involved in this because you here for a limited time only. You're not trying to become a permanent castmate on here. This is just a stepping stone to get you back into the music scene the way we used to seeing you. Now, Mr. Blowfish shows up to talk with Moniece and AD. They was down there at the bar and stuff talking. I wasn't really caring about their sex talk, but when he show up, he tell them that he upset because him and Masika used to do things that now she's doing with Zell, and he don't understand why she's so mad at him about what went on at her cosmetic lunch party. AD and Moniece told him that, you know, you fell for the banana in the tailpipe, boo. They expect Zell to act a fool at all times because he gonna bring it. But Monique said that the girl expected you to be a little bit more professional. I kind of don't know how to feel about that because I feel like this. Masika knew that it was a problem, obviously, there. She knew that. So, it's your event and it's your guest list to make. It don't matter what he said. You should have, if your first mind said, don't go and put this boy in my vent because it's going to possibly be some bullshit, should have followed through with that. Anyway, they tell him the next day that Masika and Zell is going to have pedicures done, and he upset again. That's what me and her normally do at our spot. But I guess I'll show up and try to have a conversation with her. Now, Lyrica, I'm going to say this here. If you're secure in your relationship, you don't need to stress your man over working with a woman or signing a female artist, okay? I'm confused because she's stopping the bag from coming into her own house with this. And Girl, next thing we see you hood stepping to the studio because your man, Black Pearl's done postpone y'all studio session and she wanna know why. So when she get in there, she see Keisha. And she sound like it's something, it sound what I heard when I walked in when I saw this was it sounded like something him and her was working on that might sound good if they can finish it. But here comes Lyrica. She's got this attitude, and Keisha picked up on it, and I love the fact that Keisha is trying to rise above any drama. So she excused herself, but she invited her to do some writing on her album and stuff for her. So you've been invited in. But you're mad at your man because you saying back in the back day when you first started out, you let it be known to everybody in the industry that y'all were a team and that they couldn't fuck with you unless they fuck with him. Okay, now he getting a little recognition and you're angry that you're not a part of this, which he already know you got this attitude about females, so he didn't tell you about Keisha. But Keisha is a known artist, so if she didn't recognize him and want him to work with her, that's money in your household. And by you showing up early, she done invited you to come in on it. So the big emotional, I ain't got no daddy situation shit you gave, and then you ran out until the end of the commercial break. You brought your ass back and talking about it's teamwork make the dream work. And he was already in his feelings because you done made him feel like shit when all he trying to do is secure a bag to bring home. But he told you he was gonna involve you, and that was enough. So to me, you wasn't, girl, you doing too much. I like you season 1. Please don't make me hate you season 2. I mean season 4. Okay. Last season when you brought your ass on here, I liked you. I have a headache. Anyway, Hazel B, Lord, still delusional. You come to this supposed video shoot for Chanel West Coast and you're trying to take over the shit. Now, Safari, I'm going to let you ride this time on the fact that I seen the hairline and everybody done talked about your ass. So I'm going to let you ride with that. But get that shit together. Get you some Rogaine, some Beijing. Get you something, baby. Get you something. But back to Hazel. You come here to this woman's damn photo video shoot. Even Safari say you ain't bring a treatment. For those who don't know, a treatment is basically an outline of what's expected and what she has to do. It either comes in writing form or it comes in the form of a diaphragm showing you what's supposed to go on. Most people do this when they come into a set to shoot anything, but this bitch didn't. Yeah, I learned that through my acting classes. I still take them. So I knew what the hell they was talking about. I had to go look that shit up. But you come in there and you ain't give them no treatment. This girl show up. You trying to push your nigga off on her to be her bae in the show, in the video. She don't want that. Then you bring these dancers who already got they 8 count down, and you want her to learn this 8 count in a matter of seconds to be able to do it. She tell you I ain't with none of that. You talking about you being professional, but you not being professional. You being combative to the artist, and that's not what we do. So basically, what happens is you piss this girl off, y'all get into it, and then you push her to the side physically and try to tell her about how she's supposed to be doing the damn dances that you probably already had practiced. Girl, you did too much, and Safari ain't say a damn thing, and that made me side-eye him. I said, Child, we see Uncle Fester show up at this hotel, hand a bag to a woman we assume was Tiarra, and tell her that he want her to put that on. But when the bitch come out the bathroom, it's Amber Diamond, another chick he fooling around with. He said he messed with her since they been back in LA. He hasn't liked how Tiarra been acting. So when she stress him out, he go kick it with her. Now she a pretty girl, but she under the influence you care about her too. Because she asked you about love and you basically told her you ain't here for all that, you just trying to have some fun. You just want some sex. Now my thing is this, if this girl is battling a alcohol addiction, this ain't gonna be good for her at all. So you don't need to be in her life because all you're going to do is spiral her further. You're going to send her back down an even more deeper spiral into drinking because it's going to hurt her. But you don't see that, okay? Now, Masika and Zell, cousin, it is at the pedicure place trying to work past their issues, and he apologized to her. Then comes Mr. Blowfish. He upset that she at the spot with Zell cousin Ed, and say she came to talk to her. He came to talk to her saying she fancies zoo animals, and Zell said, well, what kind of zoo animal am I? And that fool said he was a Tasmanian devil. And why did Zell charge his ass? I holler, child. Now Zell cousin Ed, you forgot your feet was wet, boo. You tried charging Mr. Blowfish and stepped aside, wind up getting stopped and sliding on glass, cutting your own fucking leg, and got the nerve to say he got you out here bleeding your own blood. Who else blood would you have been bleeding? Child, I hollered, that was a crazy scene, but they gonna be comedic relief for this show, so I can deal. Let's roll on into last night's episode, which would be episode 6, Gusbands and Wives. Hazel B, bitch, I said you're doing too damn much, okay? You're trying to appear more than what you are, and you need to stop, and stop thinking you better than everybody else, because, girl, we don't see no damn receipts. Her beard with her, she said her beard getting out of hand. I said, nah, he tired of waiting on you to do what you said you was going to do in the contract that you signed with him, bitch, okay? Don't act like we don't know, okay? Plus, Steve go to visit with her because Chanel done told her about how Hazel B tried to come to the photo shoot and take over. She said she knows Chanel ain't lying and she know how Hazel can be, even though she got her beard sitting up there saying that Chanel was at fault. Nikki didn't believe it because, like I said, she know better. She told her you need to calm down a little bit. Then this bitch is going to pull out a bankroll talking about when you do what I say, you get rewarded. Basically confirming what I said earlier. She's a damn sugar mama. Okay? Child. A thought ass sugar mama with limited funds, because that wasn't that. I say Berg and that crew hurt you when you first came on this show and they showed you no love. Child, a real boss don't have shit to prove. Trust me, I've been one. And I'm one now. I'm working on it, okay? You don't, I don't know. You say you ain't know Chanel West that well. My thing was this, you didn't even give her a damn chance, girl. Now, Moniece and AD at the bar. Okay, they supposed to meet up at the bar, but before she get there, he talking to his friend Tiffany, and you can tell Tiffany is upset with AD because she don't spend as much time with her as she used to, and she feel like Moniece not worth it because she not even really lesbian. Okay, her words basically. I saw jealousy on Tiffany, and my question is, do you want AD for yourself, sis? Because that's what it looked like. It looked like that, okay? When the Moniece arrived, you can feel the tension between them. Tiffany and Moniece now, I will say this. Tiffany, girl, go back and watch previous seasons of the shade Moniece really don't do well with, okay? Go back and watch some couple of them seasons. Ask Amanda what happens when she grabbed her up. Bitch, did not tell you, okay? Moniece ain't the one you want to try like that. Anyway, AD and Moniece wind up going to the movies, and Moniece say Tiffany wants AD to herself, and I would tend to agree. Now, Dirty Lucha and Sarah meet up, and her thing was when he get with bitches, he forget about his kid. Wasn't he only with Alexis Scott for like a month? So, bitch, why is you putting 20 on 10 acting like this man has been gone so long? You say he left ATL and didn't leave you no money. He said, yes, the hell I did. You say he didn't sign the birth certificate. He said, no, I didn't because I signed prematurely a birth certificate before I found out the kid wasn't mine. My thing is this, girl, at this point, the child is here. Go on and get the DNA, and his ass can be confirmed as the father. He'll add his name to the thing. Now, I don't know if he's a good father or not, but he sound like he might be alright there, because I sure don't think he do nothing musically, but, you know, that's up for debate. The sewer rat said he take care of your damn child and he give you money. Girl, go your ass back to Atlanta. Sound like you only here because you want to cause strife in this man relationship because you see him with somebody else. I don't understand the bullshit. Now, Felsta and Double Stuff meet up at the lake, and she telling him, look, when I ask you something in reference to my friends, just answer me, because when you answer me, then it gives me no reason to question you. He out there saying every single thing she could possibly want to hear. He lying and everything. He claimed her friends made it seem like she had a real problem, and she don't. He told her in the future he gonna let her know what's going on, and you know he gonna keep it 100 with her. He gonna be solid. They do a little sex talk, but we gonna bypass that because girl, I ain't trying to fuck my stomach up like that. Now we see Zell, cousin Ed, Fizz and Booby meeting up at a poolside for guy talk. He said, uh, he tired of all the powder puff shit. He finna hang with the fellas. And did y'all catch when he walked over there that what's up guy did? What's up? I said, oh, you one of the fellas. Charlie took his shirt off. I was like, oh, I got an appreciation for a nice body, honey. I do, I do, I do. But anyway, they basically talking about Booby and Keisha. They don't fuck around with each other, even though she been looking real good lately. Zell said, compliments to me, I styled her. But he did say that him and Keisha do seem like brother and sister, and Fizz said, no, that ain't what that is because they got a kid together and shit. So I was like, I feel you on that. But he did say, he think that it may be time for him to move on and get his own place. Plus, he's in the studio doing some work with Brooke, and he feeling her. That's his little shorty from Houston, and he ain't never touched that, but he might, and so he think about he need to move out. I said whatever. So they decided they're gonna have like a bachelor party for him, and it's at that moment Ozell decided to take that shirt off, bitch, and got in that water, and them chicks came to him. I said from the neck down, he's a winner, bitch. He a winner. Booby and Fizz and that music talk, I ain't here for it. I ain't here for that shit. I can't dumb down that slow, that far for no bullshit like that. I can't. So, child, as far as Booby with Brooke, child, we know y'all gonna fuck if y'all haven't already. Now, Mr. Blowfish, Nia, and Masika, well, Mr. Blowfish moved, and I guess they helped him out. So they chatting it up, and they talk about the 2 times he done had his run-in with cousins, also known as El Swag. And Blowfish said he felt like he was just being replaced with Zell. And he used to them doing things with him, and now they doing it with Zell. Child jealousy issues. I said, Blowfish got a man named Vic. I said, well, focus on that instead of being a territorial ass friend, child. Again, there's this luncheon party, whatever they gonna go to, and Zell gonna be there, and they telling him, child, behave, okay? Hazel B go to see Chanel, and even though, though she was still acting like she was bigger than others, she's saying people see them as underdogs, and she wanted them to actually work together and do something and show them what they really working with. She claims she misjudged Chanel, and I was like, that's easy to do when you make no efforts to get to know a bitch, but child, they gon' I guess she's cool with it. She was surprisingly pleasant and accepted Hazel B's so-called apology, and I guess they gonna work together. I said, you're better than me, because I would have never. I would have been trying to wring that bitch neck as soon as she walked up in my space. Now, Monique couldn't make it to this luncheon party, whatever, but Nia and Masika there with Zell, and Blowfish come, and he said he was just real upset. They made Zell their new gay husband and overlooked him. Well, Zell is just like, I ain't here for all that, child. I'm just out here trying to get this bag and stay looking good like this. And I screamed, because that nigga crazy. I like that. He said, well, okay then. He said that. I said, okay then, child. Now, I was thinking that they was going to be cool because Neil Masika said that they could actually find that they could be good Judas with each other. And since that situation seems to be out in the open now, that he only was upset with Zell because he felt like he was being replaced by Zell, you would think that they're going to get along just fine. Well, not so, people, because Blowfish produced some documents asking Zell why he inboxing his man, and Zell said probably because he wanted to suck my dick, and I screamed. Blowfish say, why would he want to do that? Plus, he came into my DMs. Zell was over it. Plus, he already still got issues with this Blowfish, okay? He said, you probably paying him. And, baby, why the hell did he say that the Blowfish was paying him? Because at that moment, when I tell you he proved hit dogs holler, Ray went to throwing all kinds of shit, food and drinks and shit, getting Polania and Masika all involved in it. Zell wasn't having it, of course. He tried to defend himself. And basically, he was calling Zell ghetto, but Blowfish, he already said he was ghetto. He was contretto as fuck, okay? So I don't know why you doing that. But Zell called him a damn hippo, and bitch, I screamed again. Booby met up with Keisha to try to tell her that he moving out, but he concerned that his relationship with their son would stay the same. She telling him everything gonna be copacetic. If you got to go, go. But as long as you good to him, me and you good, and you and him will be good. Fizz go to pick up little Cam, and him and AD talking, and he like AD, but he don't want to hear about their relationship problems, especially when it pertains to Monique's not wanting to have sex. And basically, he told her that, girl, I ain't trying to, I'm still baby daddy. I used to be in that too, okay? Now, AD decided to go talk to Tiffany, and she want to know why it's a problem with Monique. And the girl basically said that she don't feel like she really gay. She said plenty that she is taking so much dick. There's no way she gay. And I was like, maybe she bisexual. And over the last course of the last few years, as she was taking that dick, it could possibly be she felt like people wasn't going to accept that. Bitch, you ever thought about that? She got to deal with society being judgmental as well as her family. So that maybe that's why she's just not coming out. Girl, you coming up with reasons. She recommended that. Well, AD reminded her, girl, don't act like I ain't support you in your shit too. You done had quite a few cover-ups, okay? So what I need you to do is support me in my relationship and go have a conversation with Monique because, and squash this beef because this ain't working for me, okay? Now, Festa took double stuff to a designer, and the designer had a model. Guess who the model is to design model the clothes that possibly double stuff would be wearing? Amber. She come in there talking about, hey babe, because she see damn Cisco. Double stuff confused until she realized that, oh, okay, he fucking around with her, so she go to leave. Amber crying, talking about she his woman, that's her dick, and why he out there with the old when she the new. Child, double stuff was ready to fight this bitch. You hear what I'm saying? And I don't understand why they would fight over this old motherfucker that ain't doing nothing for neither one of them but playing each other. Okay, playing each one of them. Double stuff basically told him, look, we made 5 music together, and that's all I want to continue doing. He trying to explain that he only kicked it with Amber because double stuff was tripping, and he honestly thought that was gonna be enough to make this girl stay. I said, child, please. She told him, she ain't trying to hear all that shit, and I'm sure she wasn't. He says like this. She said, no doubt. And she drove off in her Uber, baby. And that was the end of that shit. I said, this is some crazy shit. So that's episode 5 and 6. I think that was 5 and 6, child. I don't know what the hell I just told y'all. Yeah, that was 5 and 6. 7 come on tonight. And it may come up tonight if I can get it out. If not, it will show up in the morning. And then we'll Veggie soup through have and have nots and on onward and so on. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, y'all, that was the rushed review because I have to do them 2 at one time, and I'll be trying to get as much to y'all as possible. If I left anything out you feel is pertinent, put it in the panty, okay? Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to like this video, comment down in the panty, subscribe to the channel, and share the video if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys back possibly tonight. If not tonight, it'll be on and popping with us again tomorrow. Thank you for the warm comments that I got on the video I uploaded previous to this where I explained what's been going on with me. I appreciate y'all. You know, I love y'all to death. I really do. To death, bitch. To death. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.